Rich Bailey and Kelly Miller on the front row. Ladies and gentlemen of Electric City Speedway, you know what time it is. It is hammer down time on Thunder Hill. We're green with the Frontier Region. Drag race into 1 and 2. Bailey and Miller. Now Wormling make it a 3-wide battle for the lead. Into turn number 3. Bailey on the top. Wormling down on the bottom. Miller getting bullied as he's falling back to the field. Corey Wormling takes the lead. Here comes Rich Bailey on the top of the racetrack. Side by side down the back, shooting into turn number 3. Bailey on the top, Wormling on the bottom. Coming off of turn number 4, Wormling has the lead. Rich Bailey is trying to keep that thing wound up on the top of the racetrack. Way good through the top of 1 and 2 rather. Into turn number 3. Bailey on the top, Wormling on the bottom. This time Wormling gets a good drive, but Bailey's is even better. Not much separating the top two, 59 one-thousandths of a second. Bailey has his elbows up and he takes the lead off of turn number 2. Corey Wormling back down to the inside. Garen Linder, Wormling missed the bottom of turn number 2. Garen Linder is now licking his chops as Wormling retreats to the top of the racetrack. Garen Linder now closes up on Wormling big time into turn number 3. Battle for second off of turn number 4. Garen Linder with the dive bomb slide job into 1 and 2. Wormling cuts it back. Garen Linder now cuts it down to the inside back into turn 3 and 4. Kelly Miller is regrouped and takes the 4th spot back. Joe Perry in 5th. Rich Bailey with a 2.3 second advantage as Garen Linder with another huge slide job attempt off of turn 4. This time Linder keeps her down on the bottom of the racetrack and tries to take the 2nd spot. Caution flag comes out. Now if you look down at the bottom of turns 3 and 4, you will see a green delineator up against the infield tractor tires. That is the beginning of the Bell Helmets restart zone. Rich Bailey can fire any time after that, and they cannot pass until they get past the Bell Helmets orange cone on the front straightaway. Back to green. Bailey immediately goes to the outside. Garen Linder going to the inside of the racetrack. He's now in danger of losing the 3rd spot to Kelly Miller into turn number 3. Miller on the top. Linder down on the bottom off of turn number 4. Give it to Linder. Linder's going to slam the door on Kelly Miller. Miller cuts it back to the inside through 1 and 2. Can't make the pass on the 3rd spot. Give it to Garen Linder. Rich Bailey out in front. Corey Wormling, Garen Linder, Kelly Miller, and Joe Perry. Trevor Kirkland to the inside of Phil Dietz off of turn number 2 for the 6th spot. Can't make it happen. A 1.1 second advantage last time by. Now make it a 1.5 second advantage for Rich Bailey off of turn number 2. Garen Linder closing up to the back end of the 9K into turn number 3. Battle for second. Corey Wormling and Garen Linder give it to Wormling. That bottom of the racetrack gets a decent bite, but Corey Wormling's got the momentum on the top of the racetrack and he's able to keep the 2nd spot. Rich Bailey, if he gets to traffic, is going to encounter 3 cars who are duking it out for position. Cruz Riggin, Ian Myers, and Sheldon Bender are right in front of your leader. Myers is using the top racing group, and Cruz Riggin is down on the inside. Corey Wormling and Garen Linder are going to step it up as Bailey's going to have to make something happen. Bailey to the inside trying to split the difference. He splits lap cars into turn number 3. Rich Bailey with Myers trying to cut it back. Cruz Riggin races back into 1 and 2. Can't make anything happen. Kelly Miller now down to the inside of Garen Linder as Linder tried something for the 2nd spot. Couldn't make it happen, and he loses the 3rd spot now to Kelly Miller. 11 laps to go. 14 laps gone just like that. Rich Bailey with the straightaway lead. Kelly Miller coming on here. Lap traffic is playing a big factor. Corey Wormling and Kelly Miller. Boy, how did they almost got together here on the front straightaway. Wormling now loses the second spot and the third spot to Kelly Miller. Miller's going to have to do something hairy to get by the 2 lap cars in front of him. He slips up. Here comes Darren Linder. Linder and Miller going side by side into 1 and 2. Linder trying to haymaker. Couldn't make it happen. Kelly Miller now holds the second spot, but he's got 4, make it 5 lap cars to try and clear before he can even think about catching Rich Bailey, who has a 3.7 second advantage. In 1 and 2, Rich Bailey on top of the racetrack. Kelly Miller now just exiting turn number 2. Gary Miller hot on his heels. Miller finally able to clear Ian Myers off of turn number 4. Myers cuts it back. And leaves the door open for Linder. Linder cuts it over into 1 and 2 and clears Ian Myers. Slams the door on Myers and allows Kelly Miller to get away in the 2 junior. Rich Bailey, a 6.5 second lead for the 0-1. Kelly Miller, Darren Linder. Phil Dietz has moved into the 4th spot around Joe Perry. Dietz and Perry and Myers close quarters action into 1 and 2. Perry to the inside of Dietz as they're still trying to get past Ian Myers. Here comes Trevor Kirkland to the inside of Dietz off of turn number 4. That's a battle for 5th. Give it to Kirkland this time as Kirkland's trying to go 2 for. He did. He cleared Ian Myers and Joe Perry. Perry cuts it back down to the inside through 1 and 2. Trevor Kirkland now holds the 5th spot. As coming up on him off of turn number 4 is the leader. Perry and Elijah Giles now getting together as Corey Wortling there as well. Bailey into turn number 3 has taken the white flag. Off of turn number 4, make it 2 in a row for Rich Bailey at Electric City Speedway. Kelly Miller off of turn number 4 is second, and Darren Linder is in third. Rich Bailey going up top. Rich, they're going to have to give you the keys to this place. Walk us through that early battle in that feature event.
Man, I guess I get lucky pill draws here, so you just got to take advantage of starting the pole. And honestly, this car is really fast out the bat. You know, even when we went quick time in our session, I left a lot of speed on the track. So car is just really good here, and had some good help. And like I said, my baby boy's doing on the 25th, so I think this is it. But it's a good way to go out. So
possibly the last race of the season. What does it mean to go out on top like this?
I think more than anything, I got my 2 older girls here and my mom here, and to be able to celebrate something like this with them is probably what it's all about.
Rich, go ahead and plug them sponsors for us.
406 Electric and Bailey Brothers Speed Shop, QuickTime Designs, and ASCS Frontier Series is great. We're really trying to put something together for you guys so you guys can have something fun to watch. So I appreciate you all coming out here.
And from one California boy to another, congratulations on another win on the short track. Rich Bailey with a win at Electric City Speedway.